Hey, I'm Tiffany. I'm a fat yoga teacher trying to make yoga more accessible to everybody. So today is day 68, I believe, of our yoga 90 days of yoga, which, wow, can't believe we're already in day 68, almost to day 70. I'm like 3 weeks away from finishing this, which sounds insane to me. I didn't realize this is where I would be this far into it, and it's been a fabulous 2 months, and I'm so glad you're here. So just a reminder, if you like this content and if you want to subscribe, hit that notification bell, hit that subscribe button. And today we're talking about journaling. So number one, yawn. Number one, I recommend getting a journal that you like, that looks nice. Maybe go buy one. Maybe you have 10 lying around because you keep meaning to journal. And grab a pen that feels good in your hand and set a timer and journal for 20 minutes. I recommend like this mind flow journal where you just write down everything that comes to mind. Something that would come up for me in journaling would be maybe after meditation. Like if you were to do the meditation that we did yesterday, then you might, at the end of it, start off with the intention, right? We focus on the writing, I am. And then we close our eyes and maybe we just begin to think, I am. I want to say I am pretty. I want to say I am strong. I want to say I am brave. I am. If I just am, is it enough? Am I enough? Am I enough? Do I want? I am. This is just kind of an example. So a lot of the same thing comes up. This is my train of thought. I'm writing it over and over again because I want to explore the thought. If I'm writing I am, what comes up? I am pretty. I am strong. I am successful. I am happy. Why are those the first four things that come to mind? Explore each one. I am pretty. Why is that the first one? Why do I always think of looks? Why do I always think of outward appearance? Why am I insecure? Am I insecure? I am insecure. So go deeper. If I want to say I am pretty, then obviously I am insecure. I want to exude that feeling because I don't feel good unless I get validation for it. And that's part of the problem sometimes. And it's natural for humans to want validation and to understand that instead of putting other people down because of it could help. So do you notice yourself ever talking negatively about a friend, business person, whatever, or a stranger on the street? What kind of insecurities are being reflected out? Same thing is coming from within. So what really, truly are you if you're extending that? This is just one example. The next one, I think I said successful. I am successful. Why am I insecure about being successful, or do I truly believe that I'm successful? What is success? What is it to me? I am feeling a little bit overwhelmed about life, work, family, Christmas, whatever it is, write it down. Take this time. I'm giving you real examples from my own life that I'm feeling because things like this come up and we need to address them. And the only way we can address them is by asking ourselves the questions. So if you are automatically thinking these things, I am pretty, I am successful, write them down and then evolve each one. So once you've written down these next few things, ask why, until you get to the root. If you are feeling unhappy with yourself, then it's like, why am I feeling unhappy with myself? Because I don't like something about myself. If I don't like that thing about myself, why am I not liking that thing about myself? Who told me not to like the thing about myself? This does not include changing myself. How can you be happy with yourself as you are in the body that you have right now. Have you ever thought of that? Have you ever thought, I want to be happy in the body I have right now? Is that a new concept for you? Have you ever felt that you need to change? I need to lose weight. I need to buy more makeup. I need to change my hair. I need to change the outfit I'm wearing. I don't like this. I don't like that. What is it about yourself that you're not feeling good about? Ask yourself these questions. I don't like this because of this. There are things that are easy to answer. There are things that you won't have answers for. So just remind yourself as you're going through this that sometimes your answers come very flowy and naturally. Sometimes you keep asking the same question. Why am I so unhappy with my looks? Am I unhappy with my looks? I'm not sure if I'm unhappy with my looks. Why am I so unhappy with my looks? Do you see where it's kind of like a circle? You're like exploring, but not really quite finding the answer. And so you find the answers around you. Sometimes it won't come during a journaling session. Sometimes it comes the next journaling session, or the next day, or right before you go to sleep at night, or right in a dream, or it just is presented in front of you in a way that you had never thought of it before, and all of a sudden it clicks. This is like your brain actually tapping into the things that you might not have been thinking about. Like if you ask yourself over and over and over again, eventually your brain wants to come up with an answer. A lot of times the first answer isn't the answer. It's just the brain's way of like giving an answer. A lot of times it's trying to come up with a negative answer to make it positive, if that makes sense. So if I'm giving you a negative answer, like you're ugly, therefore you saying I am pretty kind of solves it. Like, why am I not pretty? It's because you're ugly. There's your answer, if that makes sense. If you're like, I'm confused, it's like this. If you're thinking I am pretty, and then you're thinking, why am I asking myself about being pretty? Why is being pretty the first thing that comes up? Then you can kind of dive deeper, and your brain might automatically think, well, because you're ugly. Your brain immediately goes into this opposite negative mind space. And it takes extra brain power for you to like continue to work towards it. So if we're just talking about looks, it might mean that you were bullied when you were growing up and you only know how to dislike yourself. Maybe you see yourself in a negative light because you've only heard of people talk about your body size in a negative way. Maybe it's because your parents told you you needed to go on a diet at a very young age and you never looked at yourself in a pretty way because you were fat or overweight or whatever the case might be, and you only knew how to look at yourself through an ugly lens. I just want to give you the tools to help to change your lens, because we created this lens and we can also create a different lens. So take the time to absorb, journal, write these things down. Today's kind of a different day, and you can take this however you need to. I just want to give you this mind mapping exercise so that you can have some tools. If I'm breaking it down, essentially it's you start off with a question, or you might just start off with a thought, and you continually write about it until you get your answer. And sometimes it's like, you're thinking about songs and it leads you to catch up, and then all of a sudden you're thinking like, I'm behind on this and I'm a failure at life. Who knows what it is? Your brain knows. You just need to find it. And sometimes you think you're a failure, but you're actually not. Your brain just really likes to trick you. And it might just remind you, like, checking in with yourself about negative things can also be positive. You can also understand where your brain is coming from and go, I'm going to change this. So lots of things here to unpack, friends. Take your time, write in your journals, set that timer for 20 minutes. And at the end of 20 minutes, if you feel like you're done, then you're done. If you feel like you're not done, set it for 10 more minutes. But if you feel like you're done at 5 minutes, you are not done. You keep writing until more things come up. Just keep writing. If it might be like, I don't know what to write, that's what you write. I don't know what to write. I'm bored. I can't do this. I'm struggling. Why am I struggling so bad? This is frustrating. I don't want to do this anymore. Why am I not wanting to do this exercise? A lot of times it's because we're afraid of what's going to come up. So if we're afraid of unpacking something, that's valid. So just take your time and allow yourself the space and safety of a safe space, safe to unpack when you're ready. And if you're going into a place that doesn't feel right, you can always stop and then try to turn it around. Okay, friend? As always, like, mental health is really super duper important. And if you uncover something that you need unpacking and you're not sure how to do this, I would highly recommend checking in with your therapist. And if you don't have one, then you can always reach out to me. I am not a therapist, but I can help guide you in the moment if you are desperate for an answer. And I just want to be there for people, understanding that sometimes I don't get back. It takes me 24 hours to get back. So if you're having a really low moment, you can always call 911. Mental health matters. But I'm hoping that this brings up good things for you too. So take your time here, friends, and allow yourself to explore wherever you need to go. I hope that helps. I love all of you. Be sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I love you so much, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.